start with Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to go to moving to number 3, which is approval of the agenda.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Approval of minutes. We have 3 sets of minutes. For last week's meeting minutes, June 30th and July 1st.
Do them all individual? Maybe all together? Okay. I'll go ahead then and approve all 3 minutes that we have before us that Lance had just read.
And I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Approval of claims for payment.
Make a motion to approve those?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Applications for fireworks. We have 7 now. Look at that one.
Start going through them one at a time here. Mark Culver, and it looks like okay, that's good. See any problems with that, Brian? Looks
No.
okay. So make a motion to approve Mark Culver for fireworks permit application.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
I think it's the 4th of July or something around here. We'll go Mark Barr next. And
I've contacted Mark on everything he's said no on, and we've granted them all.
all right, great. And approve fireworks permit for Mark Barr.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Do that. Or not? Nothing. It's a new one. That's that one you just gave
She
me.
emailed it. She gotta get it.
Okay.
So Tim's been contacted about inside of Eldora?
Yeah,
Correct?
Tim Carter's been contacted. We can't do that one. It's inside city limits.
All right, so we'll pass that one on. Drury Family Reunion fireworks permit looks good. So approve fireworks permit application for the Drury Family Reunion.
Second.
It's been moved second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries.
Approve the fireworks permit application for Daryl Gast.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries.
Approve the fireworks permit application for Meeker Family Gathering.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And the one that Lance here had emailed in is Douglas Long, and everything seems appropriate, so I'll go ahead and make a motion to accept that one, or approve that one.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on that? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Motion carries. I got a lot of fireworks going off in my neighborhood.
Is that the original?
Yeah, that's the original.
Okay. Might have to sign that.
Okay. Next we have is discussion action on cooling system for the jail. This is what we had in our conversation on our Monday meeting.
After our meeting Monday, Rick Guston put a different proposal together, which is lower than the original one, so if you guys want to take a look at those. Everything's the same, but the amount after he did some checking, realized he could save us some money, so. It's almost $7,000 less than what it was to start with, so. He called this morning and said he had an emergency, otherwise he would have been here to explain it. So,
Okay. We had a couple questions. One was whether we had the money, which I believe we found that we did in capital projects. The other one was, do we have to go out for bids?
You haven't, by this quote, you haven't hit the statutory limit for
Okay.
Competitive quotes, but you're certainly welcome to do so if you want to.
Well, it's kind of an emergency, and he is local here, and I don't think we've ever had any other local businesses ever.
nobody else has ever expressed an interest, nor do they have the capability that Rick does to do this project. And I would like to at least get it ordered anyway, since how we're 6 weeks out.
Right.
6 weeks out and down to one compressor, so.
Correct.
Dave, got any comments? Keep you cool?
I'm fine, I can go to my car.
All right.
I think our biggest concern here is if it does go down, what happens to the jail and with the inmates that we get in at the federal level. I know we just got some more in here a couple nights ago. So if this does go down, I'm sure they wouldn't let us keep them.
No.
That would be probably pulled pretty instantly, and that's been a really good thing for Hardin County. So it's not like putting in a window air conditioner, that's for sure. These cooling towers are really, really expensive, and it looks like we've got the goodie out of this one. So it did almost make its lifespan. I just think it's kind of silly to put a Band-Aid on it just to fix it halfway for half the price. That's only going to get us 4 years. So if we've got the money sitting in the account that we can pull, I would sure be in favor of fixing it the right way. We have, on the other cooling tower, asked other people in the county to work on cooling towers, and we just don't get any response. Jody, do you from that?
No, especially the chiller part of it.
Yeah.
This is a chiller that's going out, not a cooling tower
Right.
itself, so it's
Yeah.
two completely
Yeah, I said that
different things,
step
so.
wrong, right? Yeah.
So do you have to have a minimum and maximum temperature of the facility to house?
About this far apart.
Seriously?
Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It's not Arizona, you just can't have tents.
Yeah. Don't go to school, go to jail. Sit in a classroom and sweat to death.
That's where you want to take this, Daryl? Really?
You hit a soft spot. I was sitting in one of those hot classrooms for 35
Yeah.
years.
We got a teacher sitting on the board, and you want to go there right now.
I'm listening, Daryl, I'm listening.
We don't have enough conflict. This is an election year, isn't it?
No, no. It's funny. Where were we last week? All right.
Hiding.
Well, I think I would go ahead and make a motion that we go ahead and purchase that with Owl Falls Heating and Plumbing for the new lower price of $91,673.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Auditor's monthly report.
I'll make a motion to approve the auditor's monthly report.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Ineligibility, homestead, and military credits to be disallowed, 2014 payable 15/16.
All right, we'll go ahead and make that motion to be disallowed for 2014 payable 2015, 2016 as printed in our 3 sheets that we have in front of us.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next, we have a receipt of the animal feeding operation construction permit Buckeye Fish Facility LLC, Section 30, Buckeye Township, which is all of this.
Fish are coming to Hardin County. Is that something?
There wasn't even a checkoff slot for the animal species of fish.
That's something. I've gotten to go look at a few of these facilities, and they're very,
Interesting, aren't they?
very interesting type of facility. 10,000 gallon tanks inside buildings. They look a lot like a hog facility. And looks like they're gonna do the Earth and Lagoon one, which is stages, I believe. So, also using the water then to grow alfalfa, so it's really quite the...
Algae.
Or is it? I thought it was
Algae.
algae, okay. Okay. So some new steps for Hardin County, I think, coming at us for getting into the fish farming.
So they want to grow algae?
They can use it as cellulose for the ethanol plants. It's one option. There are other options.
Upper Pine Lake?
I knew you were going to go there. Never know.
It's endangered here, but it's okay here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he get to talk anytime he wants to? So I will go ahead and make that motion to accept the receipt. Yep, gotta use my words right on that one. Yep, accept the receipt.
It's been moved
And seconded.
and seconded. Any
Yes.
discussion? Hearing
Still
none,
back
all-
with the algae.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Next, we have set date for public hearing of the animal feeding operation bucket of fish.
Looks like we have down
July 23rd.
July 23rd for that.
Yep, so
Uh,
I'll set the date for July 23rd at 10:02, okay?
Second.
Right off the bat.
It's been moved and seconded to set the date at July 23rd at 10:02. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Now we have utility permits and secondary roads. Daryl, time to talk.
Do we have
Got
any utility
nothing.
permits? We don't have any utility permits today. Before we get into the storm stuff, we'll kind of give you an update. We had the meeting about the possible Pine Lake project and met with 5 or 6 people from the DNR, the NRCS, a lot of concerned citizens, the mayor. So I think it was a pretty positive meeting. I don't know what you
Very
thought.
good. I thought it was excellent.
So-
Brought a lot of good minds together.
You know, I think we're able to push that bridge replacement off. I think we got it for 2018, you know, to let this, see if this project develops. So I haven't heard much since. I'm kind of waiting from the DNR if they've talked to those other individuals, but I think this could be a really good project, and it was a very positive meeting, so.
It's been positive in the community too. There are people that, the word's out that it's just a good idea, a good thought. So you know, whether it works for us or not, you know, we've threw the offer out there, and
We're pretty busy with, obviously, the storm damage. We're working on D65 right now. The guys are hauling clean rock. The shoulder was about 2.5 foot washed out around the edge of the pavement. So we did look at it this morning. I'm surprised that it didn't get under the pavement, but it didn't. And so we're just gonna try to get that shoulder built back up, and we can get that open. There is one pipe we wanna look at to see maybe if there wasn't a void under the road, but I think we're pretty good there. Then we've got a few other gravel roads. And it's hard to tell you which ones are closed or not closed, because they go up and down so quick, and it's like playing leapfrog with the barricades. And I don't know if you heard on the scanner, I mean, we ran out of barricades. You know, there just wasn't a whole lot we could do. And I think all the trees are out of the way now. The power company, some of those trees were wrapped in power lines, so we can't touch them until the power company comes and moves them. So, but we've at least got them out of the traveled way now. So, but pretty shocking seeing the damage down south. Some of the big oak trees snapped off, and
yeah,
they
wasn't
went
that
rotten.
crazy? No, they weren't.
It was amazing, but everything's saturated, I don't know, that could be 2018 before it dries up, I expect.
Roxanne did say yesterday it was an F1 tornado.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. That washout along the D65, is that a very big area?
Yeah, it's pretty long,
Yeah.
Okay.
so.
Like putting riprap on that for future floods
No.
would not help it at all? Okay.
It's actually, as the water comes over the road, it's on the outlet side of the road. As
Really?
it goes down, and then it just churns and it
Okay.
eats up that rock, and then it just starts that rippling, and then it just eats it away. It's
Hmm.
not on the side that the water's hitting, it's on the
Other side.
other side.
Hmm.
So we have, well,
It's a good quarter mile.
T Avenue there, and there's, what is that? Is that 270th? That
260th.
260th, it's gonna take us a while to fix that road too. And that, we've done that one many times. We've even raised that road a couple feet in the past. It's just, it's a low area,
Yeah.
you know, just a lot of water, so. But before this last round, Terry got the guys and they got some of the bridges cleaned out, you know, the logs out of there. So that helped us. I
Mhm.
think that saved some. Kinda wonder how that railroad bridge is doing, Ron.
We talked about that yesterday. We're gonna go down and take a look maybe next week.
Hopefully it came up enough and just washed it off.
That's what we said.
Well, I talked to the Marshall County engineer yesterday. I told him we're sending all the water his way as quick as we can, so he was pretty happy with that.
Did you tell me you're setting a brush in and take it down for him?
It's amazing that it's almost become the normal. I mean, it's almost in our brains now to, hey, we're gonna have a flood, we know what to do, move this table, you know. The
You would
West
think-
is moving picnic tables ahead of time because they know if it floods, this area is gonna go, and just Mother Nature, you just don't know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Hmm.
So.
Anything else for us?
Tomorrow's a holiday for the secondary road crew, so I don't think it's an emergency to have the guys work the holiday. We may have a few roads closed, but
Okay.
most of them are open.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Or there's a
ones
way
that-
around.
Yeah, there's ways around. Nobody's landlocked,
Okay.
so. Unless you three feel differently about it and there's a problem somewhere.
I haven't gotten one phone call from, I mean, everything I've heard has been good about what you guys have been doing down there. I haven't got a negative phone call from anyone in that area. Lance or Ron have, so.
It really looked like the South Fork watershed got the brunt of it. Because, I mean, you can tell when you get down there from Gifford south where they meet, but it's dropping quite a bit already.
Fast.
Mhm.
Had pretty bad hail down by Hubbard.
Yeah, they did. That was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I had a meeting there in Story County, and northern Story got hit very hard, and then it went from flat corn to no corn. What the hell? It just got shredded.
And I know it went as far east. Megan lives near Conrad, and one day she couldn't get home. Her husband had called her and said, "There's no way to get home. We can't get there." And they'd lost 80% of their trees on their farm. No power, and it was pretty bad. So.
Hmm.
Anything else critical?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Even if it is a holiday, somebody will still be there to respond in case of an emergency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we always,
That's all, the only question I
yeah,
have.
we just didn't think it was cost effective to bring everybody in. There's not much gain.
Mhm.
You know, everybody can get there. You're not trying to get your crops in, you know, so.
Bring
But
it
actually-
away from water to go down.
See, it might actually help. Come back next week, the water will be down, and
Yeah.
I'll be able to work with it even better.
Hopefully, the motor graders probably been over their route and fixed what they could fix, at least so traffic can get through. We still have a few places that the water's over the road, but
Mhm.
most of them have been fixed for now.
Good.
possible rain this weekend, I heard. so-
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, thank you guys, you're out there doing a good job.
They are.
I
Those
know-
guys they get after it.
I know you've been working later hours too. I can hear you on the scanner when you're coming in and getting the roads signs up and everything else.
Ready to go to fuel bids?
Yep.
I'm ready to go field bids.
I'm gonna have to ask Jessica to read it for me since I didn't bring my reading glasses, but we only received one.
Let me guess who from.
Yeah, so it's just the price
Just
over,
this?
yeah.
You don't need me to say these.
Everything is,
0.115 cents,
yeah, over
11
cost.
and a half cents. I'm not helping you here.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, we'll take it back and look at it and bring it back for approval. Make sure their numbers are all right and check everything.
You got one field bid from,
Ag Vantage FS.
Yep. We do it every year, July, so.
when you do the field bids, is this for conservation as well?
I see conservation on here, yeah.
Okay. Sheriff's?
No.
Negative. Just secondary roads and conservation.
We can't support every department.
As he hides behind the door over there.
Guess I have to make a quick escape.
Do you got field, LP as well?
Propane,
Yep. So you're asking us to table it
Just
next week till?
accept it, and we've accepted the bids, and we'll bring you back our decision next week.
So moved.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you.
never
Motion
opened
carries.
one, had no idea what to look at.
Other business? Hearing none, I'll ask for adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We're adjourned.